Have you ever caught yourself scrolling through someone else's highlight reel, seeing their perfect vacation, their promotion, their smile, only to feel a knot tighten in your chest? That knot is a silent poison called comparison, and it steals your joy one heartbeat at a time. Comparison doesn't just make you feel less than. It convinces you that your life is inadequate, your dreams impossible, and your achievements meaningless. But here's the glorious truth. You were never created to measure up to anyone else, but to rise into the fullness of who God designed you to be. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover why comparison takes root, how it sabotages your soul, and most importantly, how you can uproot it forever. If you're tired of living in the shadow of others, lean in, because your breakthrough begins with one bold decision to stop comparing and start celebrating your unique journey. Let's heal your heart, renew your mind, and reclaim the life you were born to live. Comparison feels natural because it's wired into our culture and our brains. Psychologists tell us that humans evolved to size up their peers for survival. Who has more resources, who's stronger, who's more connected. Spiritually, it speaks to a deeper deception. The lie that you're only valuable based on statistics, status, or social media likes. Every time you compare, you're gambling your worth on someone else's story, a story you don't control. One, you are the only you God made, and you are enough. When you grasp that your identity isn't tied to another's highlight reel, you start to see comparison for what it truly is, a trap. Recognize the voice of comparison when it whispers, one, they're better than you, and counter it with truth, as I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Understanding these roots frees you from shame and empowers you to plant your feet in your own story, not theirs. Imagine a vast sky of limitless possibility, but you're locked inside a cage made of envy, self-doubt, and insecurity. That cage is your own mind when you compare relentlessly. Each bar is a thought. I'm not as smart as her. I'm not as successful as him. Over time, you stop reaching for your own dreams because you believe your cage is all you deserve. Fall forward. Every time you knock against those bars, every attempt, every setback, you're actually shaping your wings. Practical tip, each morning, write down one thing you have that no one else can replicate. Your signature gift, your passion, your voice, and declare it over your day. With each declaration, a bar in that cage crumbles. Step forward, watch your wings unfold. Claim the sky that belongs to you. We scroll through feeds filled with picture-perfect moments, sunsets, smiles, promotions, engagements, never seeing the midnight tears, the struggles, the failures. That's the illusion, comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Imagine comparing your single brushstroke to a finished masterpiece. You'd never paint again. Instead, remind yourself every polished post hides countless flaws and failures. Practical tip. Every time you catch yourself envying someone online, pause and name 3 things you're grateful for in your own life. 3 brushstrokes in your own ongoing work of art. With each thank you, you pull your focus off the illusion and back into your own masterpiece. Comparison isn't just a bad habit, it's a spiritual ambush. When you dwell on another's success, you hand over power to distraction, fear, and doubt, and you miss your divine assignment. Let me say this. Your deepest calling is found in your greatest hurt. Instead of comparing your path to theirs, discover the purpose hidden in your pain. You were not born to be a copy. You were born to be an original. Practical tip. Carve out 10 minutes each day to pray or meditate on your unique calling. Ask God, what is my assignment today? Let your purpose refocus your gaze on your own road, not the roads of others. Comparison can crush you or fuel you. The pivot is in your response. When you see someone's success, instead of envy, ask, what can I learn? If she's disciplined, what habit can I adopt? If he's creative, which idea can I explore? Fuel your curiosity, not your jealousy. Let me say this again. Help others achieve their dreams, and you will achieve yours. Practical tip, list 1 person you admire and write down 3 qualities you respect. Then choose 1 quality to practice this week. Use comparison to build bridges of inspiration, not walls of resentment. Breaking free requires intentional practice. First, limit your social media intake. Set a timer. Second, start a gratitude journal. Each night, jot down 3 wins unique to you. Third, replace the phrase, "and I wish I had," with "I'm grateful for." Fourth, surround yourself with encouragers, not competitors. When comparison creeps in, catch it, name it. That's comparison talking. And replace it with truth. Then I'm on my own timeline. Practical tip: create an affirmation. Say, I am exactly where I need to be, and I'm becoming who I was created to be. And repeat it daily until it anchors your heart. Comparison erodes self-trust. You begin to doubt your gifts, your choices, even your instincts. But healing starts with one act: believing in yourself again. Recall a moment when you overcame, when you triumphed, no matter how small. Let that proof speak louder than any external measure. Denzel Washington said, "Fall forward. Even if you stumble, you're moving ahead." Practical tip: every evening, note one courageous act you took that day, no matter how tiny. Watch your self-trust rebuild, brick by brick. Stop chasing validation from others. Your value isn't determined by their applause, their likes, or their applause. You are intrinsically valuable because you are God's handiwork, created in His image, with a unique assignment. Philippians 4:13 tells us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Comparison will only drain your strength. Faith will empower it. Today, decide, I will celebrate my journey. I will honor my pace. I will cherish my gifts. If this message ignited your spirit, like, share, and subscribe. Because your story matters, your growth inspires, and your life is proof that the best version of you is just beginning.